another comic, which I would like to share with you guys. Let me show you guys. This is a different kind of comic for me. I never read a Daredevil comic before. This is my very first Daredevil comic. A Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, by Miller from Romita Jr. I've heard good things about this comic, so I'm like, okay, let's just read this. I'm not sure if this is for beginners or not, but this is the one that I got. So yeah, let's read the back. I apologize if you guys can hear in the background my dad is talking to somebody. Anyways. I hope the light's not too bothersome. Yeah. Here we have Kingpin, of course. A fire burns deep within Matt Murdock. He was raised by a single father. Oh, if you ever seen Daredevil show, it's so good. And I think the new season's coming in March, so I'm excited. And over the hill, Prize Tiger, with one last chance to make it good, a chance that cost him his life. Taunted and traumatized, or what is this? Tormented by children while growing up, Matt's life was irrevocably altered after he was blinded by radioactive materials while saving the life of an old man. The payoff, an unbreakable will and a keen intelligence, focus the super senses he was blessed with during tour de force origin of The Man Without Fear by industry legend Frank Miller and John Romita Jr. Collecting Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, 1 to 5. Now, what the heck is this? Now, something interesting about the Daredevil, the chemical that Daredevil was hit with, it went under the sewers. It went down the sewers, and that's where we get the new Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, the Mutant Ninja Turtles were affected by the same chemicals that Daredevil got his powers from. But of course, Marvel doesn't accept it because they don't recognize it, but as an official story. But the creators of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles say that it's official for them. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Anyways, so yeah, there we have Daredevil, Man Without Fear. I'm sorry, Gwen. When I think about my aunt, it's hard to think of someone that frail who is also that strong. There's something I have to ask you. You first. No, my Aunt May taught me that it's always ladies first. And you wouldn't want me to argue with my Aunt May. Would you, Aunt May? Oh, Peter, you are too funny. Such a nice kid. When I think about you, Gwen, I remember someone who never looked frail at all, and yet, Peter, you know how I would never do anything to hurt you. But with you going off to college and spending so much time in the city, would you mind terribly if Anna Watson and I moved in together just for company? It wouldn't be like she'd be replacing you or... Please don't be angry with me, Peter. That would be the last thing I would ever want to happen. I never ever thought I would be... What is this? Borrowing you before her. It's just not the way life is supposed to work. Is that the vulture? I won't. I'm not angry with you, Aunt May. I'm a little worried that you two gal pals will be lipped to all hours. Will be up to all hours. Be up to all hours playing loud music, and the neighbors will be calling the police. But other than that minor detail, you have my blessing. Thank you, Peter. You are the dearest boy. Oh, and I think it would be a good idea that you take Harry up on his offer to be his roommate. You knew, Aunt May, were you listening to Harry and me on the porch? Well, when Harry Osborn showed up here, as polite as can be, I knew he was up to something. And is there anything else going on in my life that you'd like to discuss with me? You have one of those milk mustaches. Oh, better. Much. Anything else? Oh, it's not really any of my business. Don't let that stop you, Aunt May. Well, if you don't want Harry dating Mary Jane Watson, you should have told him so. I don't care how cool a bachelor pack he is. Pad him. It's not like a bachelor pack, Aunt May. It's a bachelor pad. Yes, dear. But then again, my life isn't even worked the way it's supposed to. Bad before good, remember? And losing you, Gwen, was beyond bad. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Even my Uncle Ben would understand how I could say that. Ugh. Hey, the old man, he needs help. I'm sorry, but death comes for all the wrong people. Sure, sure. Should have listened like you were told, Blackie. You brought this on yourself. Let go of me. I was only trying to help the guy. Help him into an early grave is more like it. Now I have to admit that at first the idea of Aunt May rooming with Anna Watson had some obvious advantages. You know, Peter, a girl like Mary Jane Watson isn't going to sit at home and wait for the phone to ring. No, Aunt May, I'm willing to bet that MJ has her own answering service. What's that, pedo, talking about your M generation again? Ah, that is Gwen if someone were to be interested in seeing more of Mary Jane Watson, Anna's niece, which at the time I wasn't so sure of. Either way, got that. How's my guy? Your guy's fine, more than fine. MJ, listen, if you're not busy. Oh my god. Hong Kong. Come on, MJ, the bus is leaving. Petey, you wanted to talk about something. I'm sure it can wait. Hey, Harry, about that roommate offer. We'll take it. You'll take it, right, Roomy? Smart move. You're always making the smart move, Pete. Gotta give you that. Yeah, I guess I was wondering when I would see the place. What's to see? You're gonna love it. What to say, Harry? We have a little housewarming party this weekend. Petey, you in? Yeah, sure, done. Done. You say when, pal. I had to give it to Harry. He certainly kept things moving. Maybe MJ was more high speed. You know, Anna, I never cared much for that Harry Osborn boy. It was moving fast. The idea of leaving Aunt May, Harry, now with MJ, and yet with my own place, I could see finally finding the time to get to better Gwen. Harry had said something wild about the way you looked at me. You got everything okay? Yes, sir. Say, where's the regular laundry fella? Took sick flu. Lot of that going around. You take care now, Knight. Did the old bird tell you everything you needed to know? And how, just like you planned, the poison of it all. The poison, all of it. You had better be right. It's just as easy to get you out of here as it is to toss you back. I missed all the clues, didn't I? How can I make up for the time we lost? Get ready, you are not going concern for your safety than they ever will. Is that Vulture? Don't make us shoot. Yes, shoot while you can. My spider party sense is tingling this much. This must be the place. Either that or I should really try and sew some terminals into this costume. The weekend got there quicker than I could believe, and it was time to check out Harry's and soon to be my apartment. Whoa, that's him. Go for it, Spidey. Who are you talking to, Flash? Spider-Man, he just went swinging by. Really, huh? Oh, look, Gwen, there's the invisible girl. I think you're right, MJ. She's in her invisible plane with her invisible dog. Too bad Peter's not here, Flash. I'm sure you'd like to see your Whittle Spider-Man too. Ladies, while we await the arrival of Mr. Parker, can I interest you in a drink? Music is my elixir, Harry, and don't you forget it. Gwen, you gonna dance? Any idea where Peter might be? Oh, you know Petey, Gwen. Actually, MJ, not as well as you'd think, but maybe I should. Have at it, girl. My guess is Petey got a call from the Bugle, and he's out taking photos of Spider-Man fighting some big bad. Isn't that dangerous? Very. Actually, if I had known then you were talking about me, I probably would have crashed right into a building. Hey Flash, you're looking the wrong way. The party's over here. I'm staying right here in case that web slinger comes shooting past. Yeah, whatever. Jerk. Poor Flash. He was probably Spider's biggest fan and didn't have a clue that his hero and Pesty Parker were one and the same. I almost felt sorry for him. Almost. Very cool shots and drawings. I had to admit that buzzing Flash was a pretty good thrill. But I could see you and MJ having all a ball, and while Flash may have been dumb enough to stand there looking out the window when the real show was right behind him, I wasn't about to make the same mistake. At least that was the plan. Okay, that's it. Nobody cuts my web line and gets away with it. I pay for that stuff by the foot, and it doesn't exactly come whole. Sale. In all fairness, I was caught off guard completely, utterly. Trust me, two pretty girls dancing up a storm will do that to a guy. Not that I'm blaming you and MJ or anything. On the contrary, I life and he's probably asleep in the library. You know, Flash, whatever Petey's up to, he's got to be having a more exciting time than standing around here listening to you whine about it. I'm just saying. Is that why you're always putting Peter down, Flash? A tad jealous, huh? Of Parker? Come on, what's he got that all Flash hasn't got in bunkers? Sorry, in buckets. Please don't get us started on that one. It's not like we have all night. I keep telling you, Flash, Petey's an okay guy. Why else do you think I'll ask him to be my roommate? I don't know, Harry. Why do you ask him to be your roommate? Let's give him till midnight, okay? I wasn't until right about then I realized that the vulture who had suddenly come flying back into my life wasn't the same senior citizen who had tried to play squash the spider before. This was a whole new box of trouble in an old wrapper. I know he looks young. Hey, you're not the vulture. What happened to the old Birdman of Alcatraz? Dead, and you're about to join him. Don't you bad guys have a union or something to keep this from happening? Trademark infringement, a copycat clause. I'm faster, smarter, stronger than the old crow ever was. That's strange. Autumn in New York. It was supposed to be warm and sunny, and I wanted to be in Central Park sharing a hot dog and feeding the ducks and holding hands. Extra strength, vulture. I still loved that old stuff that came in a can. The name is Blackie Drago. The guy who killed Spider-Man. Wow. Midnight. How do you spell midnight? How do you spell loser? Parker. Huh. I won. Spider-Man is dead. Oh my god. And as stupid as it may sound, Gwen, lying there, the cold, my head blacking out, I suppose I don't know if I was going to live, but all I could think of was how I let the gang down, what you all would say because I hadn't shown up, what you, Gwen, would think of me. Wow. Okay. So this was chapter 4 of Spider-Man Blue. Oh my god, we have Vulture and Goblin. That's very cool. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care guys. Peace out.